Hello, this is Chester again. I'm going to talk about breathing, and in particular, I want to talk about inhaling the correct way. Herbie Wexelblatt was the former famous tuba player with the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra during the time when Eric Leinsdorf was music director of the opera, and then he went to Boston, became music director of the Boston Symphony, just in time to thankfully hire me to be his new tuba player. After a couple of years in Boston, he came back to do an opera, I guess. Herbie Wexelblatt told me this story. He said, "Herbie, have you heard my new tuba player? He doesn't even have to breathe." Well, now, it's a good thing when your music director, who's your boss, thinks that you don't have to breathe to play the tuba, and I know how that started. At the end of The Flying Dutchman, he asked all of the brass to spell each other on breathing, the trombones and the trumpets and the horns, and sustain without any breaks the dotted whole notes which were tied together in retrograde, or that theme, in all fortissimo at the end. And I was able to do it without having anyone to spell the tuba sound with, and he was quite interested in that because he wondered how I did it, but he liked it, so that was good. Well, anyhow, that's what Eric Leinsdorf thought about me. I was able to play without breathing. Seiji Ozawa later on, same thing. He would ask me to do ridiculous things knowing that I could do them. Well, that just helps you keep your job, for one thing, but it opens up all kinds of possibilities. Not only the rapidity of sniffing between notes, but being able to, as you fine-tune this, being able to make fortissimo crescendos into the landing note, which we have all the time, without that big break for a breath beforehand, because you can circular breathe on the way and fill up with air. It's a wonderful thing. But anyhow, I want to demonstrate the wrong way to breathe and the right way to breathe, and then I'll let you go for today. The wrong way to breathe sounds like this. Your nose is closed, your jaw is dropped maybe, and it sounds like this. Once again, listen to that sound. That is the sound of too much air trying to go through too small an opening. When you include your nose, there's more passageway for the air to come in, and it sounds like this. Without dropping your jaw, it sounds like this. Again, I'm filling it completely up. It's more or less silent. Now, all of you right now are breathing the way God made you to breathe automatically, and you're all breathing properly. You're either breathing through just your nose, or if your mouth is open a little bit, you're breathing through both your nose and your mouth. Isn't that true? That is also the way you should breathe when you play a tuba or any other wind instrument. It's that easy. So stop all of the jaw dropping and facial movements. And for those of you who are more seasoned players, please, you're enjoying playing the instruments, just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine. This isn't for you. This is for a few of you who really want to do things in the very best possible manner. And with that, I will say God bless you, and I'll sign off until the next time.